Ladies and gentlemen, I screwed up. Let me explain. So, this weekend may have been one of the most atrocious weekends of work in my life. I did not get enough done. I was lazy. And the thing is, this channel is about honesty, right? I'm not going to sit here and pretend to be someone. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I did stuff if I didn't do it. So, I'm going to be honest. I had an organic chemistry final last week, as most of you know. And, I guess I should probably say the conditions. Today is Monday. Oh, wait, no. Today is Tuesday, November 12th. It is just past 5:45 a.m., 7 degrees Celsius outside today. And yeah, we did not run for a couple days already, which is kind of bad because we just started. But, you know, the start can be a bit rocky sometimes. So, you know, don't give up on something just because the beginning is a bit rocky. It's funny because I actually almost did for this channel. I really thought, like, dude, that first video was horrendous. Like, the camera angle was bad, the audio was bad. In fact, day 2 was also bad because of the rain and the wind. So the noise was terrible. And I had to keep the camera like super close to my face. So the quality was also mid as hell. But something inspired me, and I'm gonna talk about that as soon as I run past this person. So give me 1 second. Okay, so what inspired me to continue was the fact that after uploading the first episode, it didn't get any views in the first day. I think it maybe got 1. But then, all of a sudden, I checked like 2 days later, after I had almost decided to give up on that video, scrap it, and restart the channel. I saw that, hold on, let's see if this person sees me. They do, all right. Okay, so I almost scrapped the entire channel, as in deleted that video and restarted this week. But because 67 people watched that first video in 2 days, and because of that, and 2 people actually left 2 very supportive comments. If you guys are watching this, I appreciate you guys a lot. I'm not gonna lie, did not expect people to actually watch that first video, yet here we are, and feel more motivated than ever to continue doing this. And we're gonna keep tweaking it, and I am excited to announce that we have some changes coming along that are gonna improve the audio quality a lot, and also should help with our rain issue, not having to carry an umbrella. So this should make things a lot easier. And yeah, let's get out here, do this run. It's kind of chilly today and a bit cloudy and dark, but let me quickly tie my shoelaces. Can I put this down? Probably. Hang on. Alright, well, we've done a lot of walking. Let's get to some running, and then I will talk about this horrendous weekend and what we're gonna do differently moving forward. Alright, let's go. Alright, let me straighten out the camera real quick. Alright. So, this weekend was rough. I had my midterm on Friday for my biochemistry class. That was a bit tough, definitely not as tough as the organic chemistry class, but I had to study for that and do that. Now, to be honest, I think I was running every day up until the midterm, but that day of the midterm, I believe I did not run. And I'm not gonna lie, I think that was my undoing. The consistency is actually really helpful to just keep doing this no matter how I feel. And I started off really strong for this channel, running in the rain, but that day I decided to focus on the exam. But that's not fair. I gotta make this a non-negotiable and do it every single day. But that's the thing, we're gonna fall, we're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna screw up just like me every once in a while, and you can't take that to heart too seriously. Those mistakes, they're gonna happen, and if you let them stop you from doing what you need to do, you're never really gonna grow. So you can't really be afraid to make mistakes. Even if you post a video about it, it's better to be honest with people and just say you messed up rather than to sit here and lie. A lot of people be making fake content these days about not being about it, about not really doing anything with their life. And to me, I think that's kind of shallow. Doing something that's not even true or not even helpful to the world just to get clicks, it's lame as hell, man. Lame as hell. So if you make mistakes, it's alright. Just get out there, do what you can, improve, and make up for it by running again and again and again. So let's get to running again. I don't want to keep walking too much, but yeah, let's go. Whew. Now, it is more than likely that this video may be slightly shorter than the last couple, because I've learned that it's best to just talk during a couple breaks rather than talk while running. So I'm gonna spend most of my time just running in silence and then talking in a couple walking stretches. I actually really just startled some old lady. I feel bad. I mean, I was kind of breathing heavily and running like at least 5 feet into the middle of the road, so she didn't get scared. Didn't work though. I'm not gonna lie, I really wish I had drank some water before I came for this run. It's alright. Things to tweak and improve as the days go on. There's always gonna be things to improve on and change, but you just gotta get started, man. I know a lot of you out there, you guys have projects, little dreams, aspirations, that you want to go out there and do something different maybe, but you let perfection stop you. Let me tell you something. In pursuit of perfection, you will not start at all. But if you just look to improve consistently and understand that the beginning is going to be kind of ugly, then you'll be much better off. Like me, strapping my camera and its little gimbal to my umbrella and running in the rain. Those little things, just improving as you go along, you'll find solutions, man. You'll get things better and you'll find upgrades to your setup. Always, there's always gonna be stuff to work on, no matter how high you go. You gotta start somewhere though. A lot of people who are successful these days, they definitely didn't start where they are now. So don't compare yourself to people who have spent years building what they're doing. Instead, if you really want to compare yourself to how people started. I actually talked about this on the podcast in the last episode, because we just hit 50 episodes. And one of the things I mentioned was, if I sat here comparing myself to Joe Rogan, probably the best podcaster currently on the planet, if I sat here comparing myself to him now, it's not really fair, because this guy's had years and years and years of experience and development and investment into his setup, into his skills. But if you look back on how he started, this guy was having joint Zoom calls to make podcast episodes. And I don't even have to say that I'm doing that. I have a nice studio that I built by myself. And so when I first started, I was scared that my setup wasn't gonna be good enough either. But I just got started, and then slowly you add things that are good for the setup. You know, I bought a lighting system, I bought other cameras, I screwed in a shelf to the wall to add some cool decorations, I added a poster. Things like that, man. Just make small improvements as you go along. Don't sit here and try to get everything perfect on the first try. Now, let's get to running again. Alright. This uphill, man. Definitely the worst part about this run. Oh, it sucks. But I think we're actually doing pretty good on time for once. Because I actually just put the camera down and ran for most of the stretches. Whew. I gotta keep doing that. I like the setup now. See, tweak little things. Keep making improvements. And oh my God. It's also important to note that I have not edited the past couple of days of running. I think I have 2 episodes I didn't upload. The other days I simply didn't run because I was being weak. But moving forward, Jesus, that car's lights are bright. Whew. Moving forward, I'm not gonna make that same mistake again. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, no matter how much I do this, it's still gonna be really weird walking around with the camera. But then again, I don't really care. I really don't. It's not a big deal, man. Not everyone's gonna understand the vision of what you wanna do. So, don't try to impress people that you don't really care about. You don't even know them. So, just do what you gotta do, man. But anyways, the biggest lesson from today's episode is you're gonna mess up, man. Things are not gonna be perfect all the time. But the important thing is, don't let one mistake take away all the hard work you've done or all the hard work you can do. Don't tear yourself down, man. Humans are incredible creatures if we actually put our mind to what we want to do and keep moving forward no matter how many mistakes we make, which you're gonna make mistakes. No matter how much I try to say, I want to be perfect, I want to run every day. Especially in the beginning, I'm gonna have days where I simply don't deliver on what I need to do. But eventually, through consistency, hard work, and practice, it'll become part of my routine and I won't be able to live without it. So, we may have messed up, but we're back better than ever. Learned things along the way. And now, let's run the last stretch. Call today's run a close. Let's go. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, today's run is over. About 3 kilometers. By the time I walk back to my house, it'll be 3.15, the normal circuit. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for all the support, man. 7 subs on our first video. That's kind of crazy. All of you out there, thank you for joining me on this journey. I hope to see more of you guys. Sub to the channel, sticking around for future videos. And just remember, you're gonna make mistakes. But that's alright, you're only human. So, don't be too hard on yourself, man. Just go out there, make hella mistakes, but keep improving, just like I did today. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you back here tomorrow.